Ooh, look at them subs right there. Looks like pretty nice. Got the amps. Oh, Dad, getting after it, I see. Got some more. Ooh, look at that. Nice spider. What is that noise?
Hey, Sean, I think these things are about ready to go, bud.
What
I would say so.
What?
I'm breaking. What's up, bud?
Are we breaking in subs?
Well, I saw on the internet that this is the way to do it. You actually got to put like 180 pounds of pressure on them. Which I just so happen to weigh 175, so I'm trying to get some extra steps in here.
Okay,
you know,
wow.
trying to get there. See this one? I mean, it's ready to go, but it's fully.
Oh yeah, she's
fully broken in.
See, that's a 20 hertz monster right there.
Well, and so here's another cool thing. See how the dust cap's cracked right there?
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people would say that that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
But it actually allows more cooling.
Oh, it's a cooling technique.
You got to think big. Bud. You got to think big. Alrighty guys, so we've got some Recone happening today. We're gonna show you guys what it takes to Recone your subs the right way and what not to do, okay? Because if you screw up a Recone, you're gonna be out a lot of money. So these subs were originally Platinum 15s, but now they've got Coriolis Recones in them. So we've got a TI basket, dual 8-layer coil, 5-layer spider.
Yep.
Okay, carbon cone option and carbon dust cap. And it's also got a mega roll because a Platinum isn't classified as it's a mega roll, but it's not like...
Yeah, I forget what they classify them as.
This is a big mega roll. So I think that we're gonna have a huge performance increase, don't you, Sean?
I do.
So we're gonna go ahead and show you guys what it's gonna take to do it the right way, or at least the way we feel is best. Because you know what they say, Sean, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody's got one, bud. But we'll show you how we do it, and then we'll let our demos prove that we can do a good Recone. So let's get into it. Alrighty guys, so the number one key when doing a Recone is to have a prepped surface. So your spider landings need to be scuffed, cleaned, rubbing alcohol, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then up here where your mega roll attaches to the cone, scuff that down, alcohol it, make sure it's nice and clean. Then you can go the extra mile and scuff the cone part here and the spider. It's not gonna hurt anything. Sean, then what are we going to do next? We're going to slide it in here.
We're going to lay some glue in.
Okay.
Well, we'll do a trial fit. We'll make sure.
Okay. So these ones in particular are going to use 10 sheets of paper.
Yep.
But applications vary, guys. Just keep that in mind. So whoever you get your Recones from, make sure to call them, talk to them. They will know the right answer for you. So we'll go ahead and show you guys what this is supposed to look like here.
It's free.
Yep. It's snug, but it's not unable to pull out. You got to find that happy medium right there. You don't want it loose, but you don't want it wedged in there. So now we'll get the glue ready, start applying that. Now this is
CA 4000 thick glue.
Okay. So you can use a variety of glues for this. Like on my ZV5s, I used epoxy. It worked for me, but this stuff here, after using it a few times, I think that this right here is the real deal. I mean, what, 5 seconds?
Literally, yeah. And this is what Directronics sells, Coriolis, any of your builders, seems like that's what they recommend or sell.
And so, just a FYI for anybody, have everything ready to go on your table that you need, okay? You can mess this up really quickly, and Recones aren't cheap. I would feel real bad for anybody that has to put a knife to a fresh Recone.
I'd cry.
I would cry, but I'd film it for content for you guys.
Some people go around, put a couple layers, and...
Yeah, and then you spray the activator on the spider pack, which you guys will see that here in a second. Don't spray it on this.
Yeah.
Spray it on the spider pack. Don't do that. It's a bad day.
So make sure it's nice layered around.
And also make sure you got your tensile leads put right on top of your push terminals too. When I first did my first Recone, I was so nervous, wasn't paying attention, and I saw it quick enough, and it was epoxy, so I was able to mess with it real quick, and I shifted the cone real quick, and it worked, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, you'd be screwed on this one.
Yeah, real quick.
You'd be getting the knife out.
When I say 5 seconds, like, I think it's less than 5 seconds.
It's just about instant, I believe.
Which is kind of crazy to even think about. So, another thing too, guys, if you're at a show and you need to get a quick Recone done, this is the stuff I would use.
Yeah. Yeah, this will definitely get you back up and playing very, very quick.
What did we put on mine at the Import Face-Off show now that I'm...
I don't remember. Because you already had it.
I had the spider landing done, but I don't know what I put up here because it worked fairly quickly, within 30 minutes.
I think it was the...
E6000?
I'm pretty sure.
It sounds like something I would have used. So, I mean, E6000 on the top, guys, I don't think I would even attempt to put this stuff on.
I don't think it's made for it.
Yeah, I think it would start to, I wouldn't say deteriorate the cone, but I would be nervous to even use it there. But E6000 is the golden ticket there. So if anybody knows what this stuff would do, oh, right there, you can't see it in the angle. What this stuff would do to an actual cone, I'd be interested to know.
Yeah, it's because I mean,
Well, we have some cones down there. If we have any left over, we could do a science experiment.
Because they use something like a different kind of epoxy normally.
Okay, so here we go, spraying that. Use it liberally. Doesn't need to be conservative at all. I got my clamp here ready to go and help, so I'm not just filming. Got everything lined up. Now once he drops this down in, guys, it's game on, okay? You gotta be confident in your decision. So, it's in. There we go. Now you guys will see in other videos, some people go real overkill and put a ton of clamps on here. I've used to do that, but
Well, you don't have to.
yeah, with this stuff, you don't have to.
And then anything that squeezes out,
Spray it. And so now what we're going to do after this is we are going to put a little bit of bead right here on the top part. Not a ton, but just enough to, we call that quality reassurance.
yeah, little touch extra.
And so the activator's already on this now, so this stuff is going to harden up right when he pours it out of the bottle pretty much.
Then you can hit it with the activator again.
Perfect.
Stuff just like super glue too, or
It's
something.
really crazy.
When it dries, and it feels just like super glue does, that fake finger feeling. No light. So we're just filling right between the spider and the basket.
You're not going to win the beauty pageant, but you are going to win the efficiency pageant.
We plan on beating the hell out of these. So.
And when you're thinking about playing 20 hertz at 8K per sub, you need to make sure your recones are done right.
Or at least to our best of our ability.
It's one thing when you rip a surround or something like that. Like, that's something you can't really, I mean, you could avoid it, I guess, but I'd rather have that happen than a spider pack come up.
I remember what happened to Josh.
Was it?
Yeah, at the show out at the...
Oh, Midway?
Yeah.
Oh, it was, wasn't it now?
Yeah, the whole one side lifted on him.
He didn't watch this video, I guess.
Yeah.
And spray it again. And good to go. Yeah, if you guys can't tell, that's crazy. If that was epoxy, you just made a mess. So now we'll put E6000 on this top part, and we'll show you guys that. Roll it up, don't be afraid, you're not gonna hurt nothing. I was so nervous about that when I did mine.
I know, it still makes me nervous.
It's like, oh, I'm rolling this. It doesn't, it's supposed to go this way. Stop it. That one's empty.
Allen wrench go.
Allen. So you guys are just going to need to go ahead and put these Allens on, and then you're good to go. And then we'll jump up to here and knock the top part out with E6000. Welcome back, Caden. It's about time, bud.
Yeah, I know. It's because of her.
Where are you running, huh? Yeah, don't like to be on camera now. She's tough behind that camera, though.
She'll get used to it.
Listen, I've seen her in this comment section. She's not very nice. Yeah, that's what's up.
Facebook warriors.
All right.
All right, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and put the the terminals. I forgot. Yep. Those are kind of a pain. So have good patience with them, and you'll be fine. But we're gonna go ahead and put the E6000 on now. Again, apply this liberally. I don't think you can have too much. The only issue is you're gonna have it
ooze out.
Yeah, but I don't think that's a big deal.
Nope. Put a ring.
I mean, cosmetically, it's a big deal, but you can put a cover on it and call it good.
They work.
It's not like the CA glue down here. This is going to take a little bit to set up, so we've got a ton of clamps. I mean,
Yeah, it's usually.
I mean, we bought 30.
Hour.
you guys will see this one in the time lapse when we get it done, but there's a lot of clamps. Takes time. Okay, roll it down. And then we always, if you have these kind of clamps, we like to make it like a little pointier. The flat part didn't seem to get it really nice. Ken, you got this? Yeah, cameraman now.
Cameraman.
You'll have a small investment in clamps when you're all said and done.
We bought
30.
50, we got 50 total.
I about to say I bought 30 yesterday.
Did you really?
Yep.
Well, that's how you guys do a Recone. Then you put your dust cap on top,
Let's do that.
which we can show that real quick.
Right on top.
Again, what we have going on here is we're prepping the surface, making sure that the glue has something to actually bite onto. Prepping your stuff is the #1 important thing to do in reconing your stuff. Always remember that.
Always remember that. Because if not, it might not.
And remember, guys, if you remember the beginning of the video, it's kind of okay to cut your dust cap right in the middle. It allows more airflow to come in and out.
Yeah, like these subs right here.
Yeah.
Great airflow.
Just, we showed them in the beginning, but I really want to reiterate that. Yeah,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
On the ground a little bit too. That also breaks them in a little
This
bit.
just causes better ventilation. A little bit more dBs.
All the gains.
I mean, if that's what it takes for a dB, you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's right. Did you figure out that pleasure?
No, I got lost.
I don't know, but battery's still blinking.
It's because
It'll
this
blink.
Chase guy
It'll blink for a
doesn't
while.
have a jet yet.
Yeah, ask us how we know.
Now, when Chase gets a jet, he'll have every charged battery known to man.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
What if he just charges them the night before?
Well, it's like an hour before.
The night before makes sure there's no problems.
Well,
My
Chase
problem
likes.
is I get like 9,000 things running, and everything starts kind of mashing together. Like I thought working tonight was a good idea.
That's a bad idea.
Working's never a good idea. Name one time it was a good idea.
When you need money.
Yeah.
See, now this part is awkward. You never want a customer to show up on your weekend. When that happens, things get rushed. And when things get rushed, things go south.
No, it just really separates the boys from the men.
Oh,
That's what that does.
Well, don't mess
You
up.
gotta work it under pressure.
Oh, make sure they're not sideways.
Don't drip it on you.
That is also a very good point.
And voila.
Now, a little glue showing through never hurts, you know. More glue, less problems.
There you go. That's a beaut, Clark.
Now, where are the DS18 pros?
Do you have piece of styrofoam anywhere?
I chose these piece of paper towel
All right, guys.
Then you want to put a little bit of weight on the top of the dust cap right there to make sure that it actually has something to push down.
Where are the other? Here we go.
Got the other pictures. You can use anything as a weight. Some people get real creative with this. We just got a set of DS18 speakers here. thing down. And voila. Now it's good. A lot of people like to wait 24 hours before they put power to it. If you're in a pinch though, we know that you can do it a little bit quicker, but that's my recommendation to that.
That is a Liberty-based logic. It works for us, maybe not for everybody.
That's a good point. Let's go ahead and burn through the rest of these Recones real quick.